Hey guys, I'm Glitter Valkyrie, and today we are pulling on the Precious Siblings banner. And I know it's been forever since I have made a video, but I am super excited for these characters, and I'm hoping that we can get them all today. And so with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I want to start out by saying that I am so sorry that there has not been any content on the channel as of late. But to be perfectly honest, I have been pretty disappointed with the state of Faye for a little bit. And when I am making videos, I really want to be excited about whatever I'm making a video for, and the last several banners have been really lackluster to me and not anything that I really wanted to spend on or make a video on. And so luckily we're back with a banner that I am so excited about. I love all of these characters. But that combined with the fact I've been super busy in real life has... Oh my goodness, Leo. Oh my gosh, I am so happy to see him. He's adorable. Okay, let's check IVs. And he is plus speed. I am so thankful that he has come home. And, you know, I think that from now on we can probably skip pulling reds just because I really would like to get all of the other characters, but we'll just see how it goes. And, oh, Ash! You know what? This is super early, so I'll take it. Okay, let's check IVs. And he is plus HP. I am more than fine with this. And so we will just keep going. And I think that I was saying that I'm so sorry that I haven't been around. I'm hoping that Faye will give me more that I'm excited about in the future, but... honestly, I've been really disappointed with the banners and just generally what the meta is right now. And I think that part of it is that one of my main things that make me love this game is that I can use my favorite characters no matter how old they are, and with the right skills and accessories, I can make them good. But I have to say, like, as of late, that's been just increasingly more difficult. And, oh, Maria. You know what? She has really good fodder, so I'll take this. Okay, let's check IVs. And she is plus HP. I will take it. And so we will just keep going. And I think that I was saying that I'm really struggling lately with using my favorite characters and giving them new skills. Like, I feel like even if I give them the best of the best, sometimes they still can't keep up with like the latest, most monstrous character. And for me, that's really disappointing. Like, I know that I could get through everything with like the latest character and it would be really easy, but like for me, that's not what makes me enjoy this game. I want to use my most favorite characters, and I want like the challenge of finding ways to make them work, and I don't want to just go out and purchase the next like best thing that's going to be like outdated in 2 months. And so for me, that's been like a major frustration with the game. And so I'm hoping that maybe it'll get better in the future, and I'm not planning on quitting, still gonna play. But that's kind of where I've been with Faye. And so I think that kind of covers everything with my feelings about the game. But I did kind of want to talk about this banner because this is the first time in a long time that I've been really excited for a banner. I think in general the choices were excellent, and my only gripe with this banner is that Xander is not on it. And I know that... Oh, Amelia. You know what? I don't have her, so I'll take it. Oh, she gives a floret. Let's check IVs. And she is plus speed. Honestly, I am just happy that she gave us a floret that I can give to my baby Xander. And so I am super thrilled with this. But I think that before she came home, I was saying that my only gripe with Xander is that he is not on this banner, and I'm happy that he's free and I can merge him up, but I also feel like he's weaker than his siblings, and for me, that should not be the case because he's my most favorite character in Fates, and so I'm thankful that he's free, but at the same time, I wish he were maybe a little bit more powerful. Still gonna plus 10 him. And then as for the other characters that made it to the banner, I think they actually did a fantastic job with all of them. I think that Leo's art is so perfect, he is so adorable, and I'm really thankful that we have him. And then as for Elise, she's actually the character that I want the most on this banner. I would love to be able to merge her up, so I'm super excited that she is here. And then I also think they did a fantastic job with Camilla, like with translating the art into a kid. It was just so well done. And I also think she is just going to be crazy strong. Oh my gosh, we got her. Oh my goodness, she is so, so cute. I'm so excited. Okay, let's check IVs. And she is plus attack. That is so, so good. And honestly, we are still going to pull every single color list that we see because I would love to be able to get a couple of merges today. But I think that before she came home, I was saying that they did a fantastic job with the art for Camilla, super well done, and she's going to be really, really strong, so I'm hoping we can get her. And then lastly on the banner, we have the duo, and I guess my one other gripe with this banner was that they had the two Corrins together, and I have a bias for female Corrin. I love the character, I love her design, and I don't care for male Corrin, and he feels like really much more Hoshidan to me. And so I would have preferred either a different character or like Xander and Corrin together. I think that would have been super cute. But we got what we got. The art is very nice, and I would like to get them as well. And so overall, I think it's a really good banner, and I'm hoping that we can get a full sweep today. And so I think with all that said, we can answer some viewer questions. And as always, if I don't get to yours, I am so sorry. I'll try to do it in a future one. And if you think of a question you want to ask me, just put it in the comments with #question, and I will be sure to put your question on my list. And so our first question today comes from DJ Squirtle, and they ask, who are your top 3 characters from Engage and why? So this is actually a little bit tough because there are so many really lovable characters from that game. But if I have to pick like my most favorite, that one's actually quite easy. It is Diamant for many, many reasons. I think that his design is the best in the entire game. I love his growth throughout the game. I think he is a fantastic leader. I love his relationship with his brother and his dad. He has a lot of great supports. And I love that he is a more serious character in like a really, I don't know, like larger than life cast. I think it's really, really nice that he has that contrast. And so he is my number 1. And as for like the number 2 slot, it's actually a tie for me between Ivy and Citrine. So I think that both of those characters are fantastic. And for Ivy, she really subverted my expectations. Like I really thought she was just going to be like a Tharsha clone, but oh my goodness, Bernie. You know what? I love Bernie, so I'm happy with this. Okay, let's check IVs. And she is perfectly neutral. I will take this. And so we will just keep going. And I think that I was saying that for Ivy, she really surprised me with her personality. And I also really enjoyed her story in the game. And I also think she has a really nice design. And then as for Citrine, my other favorite, she was a character that totally took me by surprise. Like I did not expect to care for her as much as I did, but I thought that she was a super endearing character. I loved so many of her supports, and I also really enjoyed using her as a character. And so for all of those reasons, they were all of my favorites. But thank you so much for that great question. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this color list, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that it's Elise. Never mind. And we get a Matthew. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer our next question. And the next one that we have today comes from Wyglaff. And they ask, would you like being able to switch from main unit to backpack unit with your duo units? Oh my goodness, that would be an absolute dream. Like a dream that I don't think would ever happen. But if we had that choice, I would 100% do it. Like the number 1 character that comes to mind for me is like the pirate Xander. Like I would love for him to be the lead. I know it would never happen, but if we had that option, I would 100% take it. But thank you so much for that great question. And let's go ahead and answer our next one. And this comes from Giratina Light. And they ask, what are your thoughts on the Herda from Honkai Star Rail? And will you pull for her? So first of all, I am so sorry that I am answering this question so late. But Herda has like already come and gone in Honkai Star Rail, and unfortunately I did not pull for her. And to be perfectly honest, oh my gosh, we got another one. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see her again. Okay, let's check this one. And she is plus speed. That is so good. And so we will just keep going with this very lucky question from Giratina Light. I think that I was saying that I did not pull for Herta, and I'm actually kind of sad to say I'm really not playing much of HSR at the moment. It's not that I don't like the designs. I think that in this new world, the designs are fantastic, but I haven't even like reached the new world. And I've been playing a ton of like regular games. Like I've been spending so much time playing Xenoblade X. And I've also been spending a ton of time playing Wuthering Waves, which I know is a gacha as well. But I think that that is a super fun game, which has really, really improved over the most recent patches. And if anybody else is playing it, feel free to add me. I'll put my ID like somewhere because I think it is super, super fun. And so HSR has really taken a backseat for me. So maybe I'll get back into it, hopefully at some point, and then maybe one day I'll get Herta as well. But thank you so much for that very, very lucky question. And we get Florina. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this green, and let's try and sneak in one more question. And this comes from Fang Justice. And they ask, if you had to spend the day with a Fae villain, which one would it be and why? They cannot harm you or anyone around you. So this is really tough because I'm typically not a huge fan of villains, but if we're talking about like the Fae OC villains, I guess I would have to go with Triandra, even though like she becomes good at the end, because she is actually my most favorite of all the Fae OCs. I think she has a great design and she is sympathetic. So if we're talking about OCs, I would go with her. But if we're talking about like broader Fire Emblem, then I would have to go with Leon because he is my most favorite villain. I think he's super, super sympathetic and he is who I would choose. But thank you so much for that great question. Okay, Smoke, maybe this is it. And it's Oscar. Okay, we have to do our last pull. Hopefully this is them. Okay, this could be it. Or it's Cordelia. All right, so let's back out and we can go ahead and do our Spark. And I hate to have to make this choice between Camilla and the duo, but I feel like I have to have Camilla for all the Norian siblings, so that is what we're going to do. Oh my goodness. This art is so, so perfect. I'm so glad we're able to get her. And we get the thing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end things here for now, but I'm sure at some point I will try and come back for the duo and more copies of Elise. But if you guys are playing on this banner, I wish you the best of luck. I also want to say a huge thank you to everybody submitting questions. I so appreciate your support, and I also appreciate your support during my little hiatus. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.